Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, wherever in the world you are. How y'all doing today? So, we got another great day in Eve. And so, I figured I'd start off today with heading out and looking at whether or not there are any wormholes, because we had so many problems with them yesterday. Whether or not there's any wormholes out here that need to be addressed. Actually got 3 signatures here. Relic site. Okay. Ruined Sancha Monument. We join fleet. Alright. There's the ruined Sancha Monument. We got this one over here. Also, I think that I'm gonna start my days by checking my surroundings, because I kind of found out how important that was yesterday. And here we've got I'm serious. Yeah, they got another marauder out here. Been a little while since they been here, but crazy. I'm bookmarking these just in case I'm gonna go to something after downtime. Downtime's in about an hour. So, okay. There was one more in here. I guess not. Well, I should these up. seem to have closed my tab for... Oh, here it is. So, I have a ruined Sancha monument. Ruined is safe. And then there is a Sancha Central Sancha survey. And Central is safe. Ruined and Central are both safe. Alright. Well, pull in my stuff here, and then I think that the ruined one is done already.
Warp drive active.
There's somebody here doing them right as I scanned them down. Yep, this one is completely gone already. Man, it's like I just didn't
Warp drive active.
didn't have good timing. So that one hasn't been done.
Warp drive.
Udine, hello. And Bullet, hello. River Core. Alright, I'm gonna go get module to do those.
Docking request accepted.
I don't carry this module around with me because it's so costly. It's 100 and some odd million. And if I'm just doing stuff in the site here and I have to swap it out anyway, then, you know.
Warp drive active.
Easy, easy. $0.9 million. Ooh, 16,000 worth of loot. Rocking the tie-dye shirt, yeah. You know, I like to live loud every once in a while. Oh my goodness, I'm hitting everything in this one. Oh my goodness, I'm dead. Alright, we got another shot at it. Go. Got it. The 1.1 million. Really that much, huh? $500,000. Uh-oh. Hmm. I'm just hosed on this one. I don't usually fail on these like ever, but today, not such a lucky day. Two. Okay, this one, no. Oh man, I might fail this again. Oh man. Yeah, I actually am surprised at how much I'm failing. That's not the normal thing for me. That one blew up. Right. Another just little bit. It's not a whole lot of stuff, but a little bit. All right. So, got everything out of here. Let's go next door.
Warp drive active.
There's nothing in here.
Warp drive active.
Lots of stuff in here. All right. Let's start figuring it out.
Skill training completed.
Lots of skill training completed today. Couple weeks, we're going to be starting to rock some dreads. All right, we do have a wormhole here.
Warp drive active.
Made a safe along the way. I realized I didn't have one in here. Just gonna take a peek at this wormhole. Unstable, deep space. Goes into more null. Wormhole is reaching the end of its natural lifeline. Wormhole has had its stability critically disrupted by the mass of numerous ships passing through it and is on the verge of collapse. Very large ships can pass through. So this one probably doesn't matter. I mean, it's it is severely disrupted, and so you know, I might be able to peek to see where it goes with a small ship and get back in, but I also may not make it back through. It could be that critical. It has only a slight wobble to it. The bigger the wobble, the more critical it is. It's been used a lot, so there's been a lot of ships come through here, and I don't think that we're going to see attackers come through here because they may not be able to get back into their space. So I don't deem it as a really big threat. Corvette with an empty clone, yeah. I deem it as not a threat. So not in its critical state. Somebody else in here is doing sites too, because there was 4 when I warped in, and now there's only 1 left. Yeah, it closes, just self-destruct. Yeah, I don't need to see what's through it that bad, because it doesn't matter, actually. There was a wormhole in here that Frat was using and coming through on, and this might be it from yesterday.
Warp drive active.
You're on the other side? Are you Frat? I mean, it's fine if you are. I'm just saying. I don't remember who all's at what. I mean, I remember names on the show, but I don't always remember who exactly is, you know, what alliance and everything. So if you're like my corp mate, I apologize. Or your pH? Well, you're pretty close then, because Frat and pH are kind of right next to each other. All right, 1 million. You heard a rumor Horde might be pulling back to drones? Huh. I haven't heard that. But then again, those are the kind of, you know, operational things that I kind of stay out of. But, you know, Horde has really big space, and if there's a war, I can see pulling back to defend better, especially if not all of the space is being well used. Because Horde is actually just covers an enormous amount of systems. It's really big. So Imperium as a total might cover more, but Horde is, you know, kind of the primary alliance. And, you know, while it's part of a bigger coalition or whatever, kind of like Imperium is, but yeah. In fact, that's one thing that I was hoping at FanFest that they would be announcing with all of the brotherly love stuff, that we would be seeing that we would see a coalition level you know, community grouping in you know, added, like alliance and then coalition added up top, you know. Because I think it could be used, but they also might look at it and say, oh, well, that could potentially make the groups too large. And so then you end up side A against side B, and there is no C. So it could give too much power. And so these looser relationships that are harder to manage is the offset for how the coalitions, you know, work. I don't know why I clicked on that, because it said 3 and I shouldn't have clicked on it. You heard a rumor that there's a rumor? Yeah, I heard that one too. Yeah, that was a pretty bad one too. That rumor was quite destructive to the people it affected. Yeah. Because it was the rumor of a rumor was found to be untrue, and it just tainted everybody involved. Yeah. Yeah, that's why rumors are bad. It affects the innocent. Uh-huh.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Houseoff13 just followed.
Houseoff13, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh my god. I am about toast. Where is this thing? Oh, I'm really toast now. Yeah, I'm using, you're welcome, the Nexus packs. Yeah, we still have some of them. We try and keep some extras for people who missed the stuff. But they only last so long, so. Got it that time. 2.3 million. I'm getting some stuff for invention and stuff here. That's what a lot of this stuff's used for. I'll hand it over to my manufacturing character. Wow. There it is. Can I get it? Barely. Ooh, 4.7 million. Okay. Very good. And that's it for that. So, no other sites in here. Let's make another safe here. This one, I'm gonna need to remove the expiry. There we go. Got a couple of safes in here now. Let me guess hello.
Warp drive active.
Go ahead and drop my loot off, just in case I die, since my station is in here. I guess thank you.
Docking request accepted.
Welcome to the Dragons.
RCT_of_Imicus just followed.
Yes, thank you for the follow. All right, so 26 million worth. Not too bad so far, I guess. We got one more system to check out here.
Warp drive active.
Nothing in here. Okay, we'll go one more here.
Warp drive active.
There's no combat sites. I was kind of wishing that I might find a couple. Like do them after downtime, but there's none. Alright, there's one signature in here. See what it is. Okay, speaking of combat site then. Radiance, which I've done a lot of the Radiance before. I believe that that's drone stuff. It's all drones. Couple of battleships. Right. Oh yes, Mr. Iaz, you're welcome. I don't know if I could finish that site before downtime. Just go one more and see what
Drive active.
else we got here. Radiance has a chance to escalate something called molting season. It's not huge loot, it's just a little bit. Alright, there's a couple sites in here. This one's being really hard to scan down. Might be something juicy. Combat site. Oh, I'm still on Eve Wiki. Okay, sorry. Yep. Thanks for mentioning that. Sancha Prison Camp. Hmm. So, this says it's native 10. Could have a little bit of good loot in there. Right? Oh, we got a wormhole here. This audio stuff.
Warp drive active.
Unstable, deep space, unknown parts of space, beginning of decay, probably won't last another day. Wormhole has not yet had its stability significantly disrupted. Larger ships can pass through. C3. All right. Audio, man.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Cramp 667 just followed.
That's the... This is... We're heading back through.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Annex Tormy just followed.
Ramp and Annex Army, thank you for the follows. Welcome.
Warp drive active.
Right. I'm not sure whether it's a threat or not. I show that there's only 8 kills in the last 56 days. Most recent kill was 14 days ago.
Docking request
So
accepted.
I don't think that there's much action going on in there. Right. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll see you in the next episode.